Hello to all my friends out there. So I hope you're all doing well. So I have been posting quite a bit of food storage stuff, and I want to get my stuff out there again because there's a lot of floods and stuff. And a lot of people have never been poor, have never been displaced, and would just like, this is the Dollar Tree tea I bought for $1, 100 bags, so this is about 2 cents worth of tea. I stockpile 10-pound sugar. So I want to get my cheap recipes out there so you guys can have them. And so one of the best recipes ever that I got is this bread recipe. This is Mandy's bread. Mandy, you don't know who in the world you have helped with this recipe. Mandy lives in England. So I mixed 1 3/4 cup flour and 1 1/2 teaspoon soda, and then I mixed in a different bowl 1 1/4 cup milk, and I used my powdered milk, and I used 1 tablespoon lemon juice, and I stockpile lemon juice. Really easy recipe. And I'm pretty sure you can easily make this bread on a camp stove. I spent, I think it was last summer, last summer making bread on top of the stove. This bread is delicious. And I use this, I think this is the best powdered milk. My lemon and my milk curdled right up. And my bread turned out really, really, really good. It smells really, really good, and it is really, really good. And once you have a good recipe like this, you're not going to be running out of bread. And Mandy, one of the followers, Pamela, the ladies at the church, got the recipe, and we're all making the bread too. Not to speak of who knows how many of my followers. Okay, so now, this is one of my best cheap meals. And you'll see why in a minute. Okay, one of the followers, Mr. Charles, stockpiled 70 cans of Vienna sausages. What you want to do is you want to find food that is easy to make. You can make it on a camp stove. Life is very, very, say something happens, and life is very, very shitty. This'll do. That is good. And some time ago, one of the followers said, if you buy a lot of eggs, you're not going hungry. You know how true that is? I'm going to show you something. I keep my refrigerator icy cold. I bought these at 99 cents only for $1.99. Their eggs are nice. So we have Mr. Charles during the, that's why, this channel has been so amazing. My followers are so lovable. Mr. Charles stockpiling 70 cans of top ramen. Mandy's bread. And the follower, and I think it was Henzo, who mentioned if you stockpile eggs, you're not going hungry. I find this stuff to be good. And one of the followers, I think it was Henzo, his grandfather would make the pancakes with grape jam and eggs. That'll do. And then, so you know, even if you don't have much money, you can stock a few cans of Vienna sausages. Then, recently, and I'm very glad about this one too, I was following TJ Prepper, and she ground her Rotel tomatoes and made salsa. So you won't be running out of salsa ever again either. And tonight I'll make, if I get around to it, a little yogurt. Okay, now back to Mandy's bread. Here's what I usually do with homemade bread. I have my methods, my tried and true methods. Okay, first of all, I bought this honey syrup at Dollar Tree for $1. So if you start, and I wanted to make mention, I keep all my margarine in a baggie so it doesn't get messed up in my refrigerator, because no wasting. So what I like to do, here I am, Mandy, all the way over here in California. Can you believe this, eating your recipe? Me and a whole bunch of people. All over the world. I have followers all over the world. And I mixed up the milk in 4 cups, and I used it in my eggs too. One time, my younger sister's a really good cook, and so there was some question as who makes the best scrambled eggs, me or Pauline, my sister. And my son said, well, Mom, Pauline makes better eggs. He was always a good little kid. No lying, you know? Okay, so now, hey, quit splitting hairs. Those are some good eggs there. You're not going to run out of bread once you get this recipe. So that means you're not going to run out of sandwiches. You're not going to run out of salsa. And you're not going to go hungry. And you're going to have a decent little beverage to go with your meal. So, okay, you guys, I'm praying for every one of my followers in the military as well. And you guys check out Richie from Boston. You know, he had some chemtrails. You know, I tried to videotape some that I saw out in the mountains. And you can't see them if you pull them onto a big screen. But his video today had some really good views of chemtrails. And check out Mike Morales. Check out TJ Prepper too, because she has a lot of good prepper stuff as well. You know, everybody approaches the prep a little bit different. I like to do my prep. I prep so that if there's no disaster, I'm going to eat down my stockpile. I stockpile this bread. I really like this flour. I got it at 99 cents only. And so all my stuff is very inexpensive. So that means, you know, you can start doing it now. You don't have to wait until payday, you know. Okay, you guys, God bless you all.